Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you may have noticed, the 90s chic look is kind of in again. So based on Kylie Jenner's look, which is super popular right now, I decided to make a tutorial. So I promised that in my last video, so here it is. And please excuse my awfully sick voice. I know it's so gross. Starting out, I am using a high coverage foundation. Kylie always has pretty heavy coverage. And this is the Makeup Forever foundation. I'm just going over my whole face and then covering problem spots with my concealer. And I'm mostly going underneath my eyes for a little bit of extra highlight and covering dark circles. And then just blending everything out with my Real Techniques. It's like the Beauty Blender dupe. I don't know what it's actually called. And then with the Milani palette, it's the brow palette. I'm using the lightest color to kind of go over my natural shape. And then the darkest one to fill in sparse spots. And then a Jordana dark brown brow pencil to kind of add the drama that Kylie Jenner's brows always have. They're always so dark and so arched. And then I am just priming my eyes with a Jordana eyeshadow stick. I think it's called Iced Almond, and it's a Max Painterly Paint Pot dupe. And then I'm going in with that brow palette, actually, with the lightest color, and taking a fluffy brush, kind of putting that all over my eyelid. This works great as a blending color because it's only one shade darker than my natural skin tone. So it kind of gives a nice base for all the other colors that I'm going to be able to put, or that I'm going to be putting on my eye. It'll just blend really nicely and seamlessly. So now I'm going in with a darker color with the same brush, and as I said, it just kind of blends in really seamlessly when you already have that powdery texture on your eye. And then this is Max Cork, and it's just a little bit of a warmer tone than these two colors are. So it adds a little bit of warmth to the eye, but it also kind of just blends the two colors together to make it look really kind of hazy, like Kylie Jenner usually does, and is popular in the 90s. So I'm also going to take this color a little bit on my lower lash line, just to kind of give a little bit of a smudgy, smoky eye, rather than one harsh liner. I just think that this is a little bit of a softer look. And then finally, I'm just going to take a matte black eyeshadow and just a very small amount on my brush. And then I'm just going to kind of slightly smudge that onto my lash line and then kind of blend it in with the other colors that were already on my eye. And this gives a really subtle smoky effect, but it's really effective actually. It's really daytime appropriate, but you could very easily amp it up for the nighttime. And then taking the darkest color of the brow palette, I'm just going to use an angled brush to apply that on my lash line to kind of give the effect of thicker lower lashes, because I have very mediocre eyelashes and Kylie Jenner has pretty freaking fantastic eyelashes, so I have to do a little bit of faking it there. And then along the same lines, Kylie usually doesn't wear like a liquid eyeliner or anything like that, but I'm using a black gel liner. Because I need to kind of fake the appearance of thicker lashes. So this will kind of make my lash line look naturally thicker. And I'm doing a slight wing just to kind of amp up the look of the lashes again. But it's pretty standard, and then I'm just lightly blending it out with my finger so it doesn't look as harsh. And then just apply some mascara and then false lashes, and my eyes are good to go. So moving on to the cheeks. Oh, maybe not. Just a little posing first. Okay, now moving on to the cheeks. I'm just doing a heavy contour here. Kylie always loves that. She has a really sculpted face, I think naturally, but she really amps it up with some contouring. So I followed suit and did the same thing with a cool toned matte bronzer. I used a Sephora brand. It's called Los Cabos. So I just did that on the hollows of my cheek, temples, and then top of my forehead. And then here I'm using kind of a warm toned, just generally nude blush. This one's from Maybelline. And it just adds a little bit of a flush, a little bit of color to the cheeks, but it doesn't take away from anything that I've already added. And then the lip liner that Kylie Jenner is rumored to use is Max Whirl. So I went ahead and lined my lips with that color, and I actually really like it. It's awesome. So I'm majorly overdrawing my lips, and if you saw my last video, I talk all about how I do that, and also a couple other tricks to make my lips look fuller. So if you're interested, check that out. And then I am taking one of my favorite MAC lipsticks, Cream in Your Coffee, and just adding that, and then taking a powder and powdering the top so that it's matte like Kylie Jenner's, and actually it's very popular in the 90s to do that. So I hope that you enjoyed. This is the final look. Get ready for some epic posing. trying to copy Kylie Jenner's Instagram poses are very difficult. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.